When life hands you a bag of lemons, you make lemonade. And you already know what I was finna say. Knocking down any enemy when he's in the way. I eliminate any hate. Got the juice like Minute Maid in my veins. All you gotta do is get a name in the place. I'ma be there, not a dang minute late. Yep. Cleveland, give it up for the city that we in. Grew up on Bone Thugs, so I gotta show love, and I show enough ain't leaving. Used to run around like a heathen, drinking, trying to get a girl to sleep with. Till he showed me the cross and I fell to my knees like my defense, it was the weakest. D.O.M. who ready to start the party? Armed with a heart like Marcus Garvey. Here to liberate him cause the bars from our team's hard like trying to parallel park an RV. Anybody wanna get it, we can even ride out, still hit a mash on Darwin's army. Never been afraid of a mark, a dark thing is still Christ up. Life up in our G's, God over money.
You've been on my mind, thought I'd let you know. Meant it when I said I'd never let you go. Know you got my heart, I'ma make it known. Love like this, I just can't keep it on the low. Woo. Love like this, I just can't keep it on the low. Woo. Just can't keep it on the low.
Stop the music. They don't really want it, but I got to do this. Everybody wanna come block the blueprint. Everybody wanna come stop the movement. But if the ghost's right, God produce it. Sniff the roses, light the tulips. If you don't like the love, like the crew get from Opelika to Massachusetts, why you tune in? You like the music. That ain't salt, you forgot the cumin. That ain't shade, nah, bump's the coolest. You not deaf, you forgot the Q-tips. Man, that's cool, I'm just fooling. Nah, that's fuel, I write lucid. I don't like to fight cause I'm rooted. And I just write with Christ cause I'm human. And if I'm left to my devices, you could get a lot of nonsense, twice the clueless. Next, yes, I rep for Christ, the truth is. Anything less be a convolution of the true depiction of the crucifixion of the new edition of the true and living. Wasn't really about it till I knew the mission. Didn't really wanna be a foolish Christian. God over money.
You've been on my mind, thought I'd let you know. Meant it when I said I'd never let you go. Know you got my heart, I'ma make it known. Love like this, I just can't keep it on the low. Woo. Love like this, I just can't keep it on the low.
Yeah. Bazooka.
Just can't keep it on the low.
I'ma sketch this tale on the canvas. Can an artist express himself? My biggest fear was remaining stagnant. Scared to risk it all to invest in self. So many different methods fail. Ask God what to do after the fall, and he said prevail. The same ones who got their hands out now were the same ones who left me for dead in jail. I spit nothing but the truth in these lines, but still it's perceived as bitter. When speaking in jail, I hit him with bar after bar like a repeat offender. Step up to the plate and bring nothing but my best to the table like I'm eating dinner. I roll with a team of hitters, my bros at the Colorado. I ain't mean in Denver. I dropped nuggets, I came from the block thuggin'. Now I'm playing in the league of winners. They said I'd be dead or locked up in the pit for life, but I think it's time that they reconsider. Label me as one that made it out. I can care less about what comes out of haters' mouth. I'm busy waiting on God to open up the next door like the neighbor's house. I got a whole list of victories, homie. I can show you what this favor about. I could've been shot dead when I was hanging out, but Jesus spared my life, and so I thank him now. With the Father, I got major clout. Boy, I got too much faith to doubt. I was skipping class, I was never too good at math, yet and still I'ma make it count.
You've been on my mind, thought I'd let you know. Meant it when I said I'd never let you go.
I definitely agree with you, Grego. It is hard to judge this song because the original one, doesn't really compare to this one. Other news going on right now, giving you breaking news as it's coming through any avenue, ESPN, Bleacher Report, the Score app. But Sheldon Richardson is intending to sign a 3-year deal with the Browns. Sheldon Richardson has been going around from team to team to team. Didn't he? I thought he ended up in Green Bay at one point in time. Then he ended up going, I think he was on the Vikings at one point in time. He is now a member of the Browns. The Browns continuing to bolster their defense. The Browns I said they were going to win 8 games last year. They were 1 game away. They had a tie, so you could give that either way. But they're definitely going to win 8 games. I would say more. I'm going to say 10 next year. The Packers signing Adrian Amos and signing Preston Smith. So they're trying to boost up their defense. So we'll see as far as what happens going forward with the Packers. Other news from today, Teddy Bridgewater is expected to re-sign with the Saints. There was a large offer from the Dolphins, but he decided to turn that one down and to remain with the Saints, which he will be a backup. I'm curious as to why he didn't want to go to Miami, being that you could have been the starter. You probably would have beat out Tannehill, and I don't know if Tannehill's even going to be here going into the next season. So I am curious to hear his response as to why he turned that deal down. But Teddy Bridgewater remaining with the Saints. Also, Latavius Murray agrees to a 4-year, $14.4 million deal with the Saints. So they're going to have three. They're going to have a three-headed monster, or is one of them leaving? And it sounds like this is the end of an era for Mark Ingram. NFL.com is talking about it. If you're signing Latavius Murray, that has to mean that one of the other running backs are leaving. And Alvin Kamara is not going anywhere. So that does leave Mark Ingram as the odd man out. And Mocha, I know Bridgewater grew up in Miami, so I'm wondering too, what was the reason for that? Our pop says massive cheating scam, rich parents paying an individual to get their kids admitted to Ivy League schools through fraudulent SAT scores, grades, and athletic qualifications. Very interesting there. And I guess that's in relation to the story that I just talked about. Also, I've got a coworker of mine, Jennifer Pettit, just sent me that same story. Aunt Becky, who used to be on, what was the name of that show? Full House. Felicity Huffman and dozen others, television stars, reportedly charged in nationwide college admissions scam. Now, I'm not surprised though that this was going on. I am happy though that it is being brought to the forefront, because you cannot get away with evil forever. You cannot get away with cheating. It will come back around eventually. It will. But you're thinking of actors, stars, a lot of people about to get clumped up in this whole scam and this whole situation. So be on the lookout. There's going to be more news coming around for that. Thomas Davis intends to sign with the LA Chargers, former Carolina Panther. He said that he was going to be gone, so not surprised there. An update on the Le'Veon Bell situation. Bell to choose between the Jets and the Ravens. So the Ravens is not official, but choosing between the Jets and the Rams. If I was him and I was going to pick a team, it would be the Ravens. It would clearly be the Ravens, in my opinion. The Jets, they're rebuilding. You have Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold does not equal to Lamar Jackson. You know, when you used to do math, you do equal than, greater than, less than. Well, Lamar Jackson is greater than Sam Darnold. So, and the Ravens are moving in the right direction. They did lose some defensive pieces, but Lamar Jackson and Le'Veon Bell on the same team would be fire. Grego says some athletes don't like to go back to their hometown to play because of family and distractions. Says Grego, exactly. Everything, everybody don't want those problems. And you're right about that. You're definitely right about that. And also, I think when Drew Brees retires, maybe this is the year, maybe it's in the next couple of years, but maybe they've already said to Teddy Bridgewater, whenever Drew Brees retires, which it sounds like it's going to be in the next 1 to 2 years, the job is yours. So there could be other factors to it as well. But Teddy Bridgewater is a quality quarterback. Before he went down with that injury, he was definitely trending in the right direction. So Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy B, staying with the Saints. Here's another story that's been rumors going around. Will we see Odell Beckham Jr. get traded? 49ers are in play to try to trade for him. They wanted to get AB. They could not get AB, so that means they're wanting to add a wide receiver to that team. How much are you going to have to give up, though? That is the question. How much will you have to give up? Because you cannot give a lame offer. You're going to have to, it's probably going to start off with a first round pick. And maybe could be multiple first round picks this year and the next year type situation. So that is Odell Beckham's situation is going to continue to heat up. In my opinion, I don't see him getting traded because the cost is extremely high. And I don't know how much a team is truly going to be willing to give up whatever it is that they have to give up. Now, the Browns offered a trade for Odell Beckham, and the Giants literally laughed at them. They offered Kevin Zettler, who's a right guard, Duke Johnson, and Emmanuel Ogbah. No pick was included in that offer, and they laughed. So if any team, the 49ers are going to try to trade, they're going to have to give up a pick or more. Grego says if Le'Veon wants to win, he will stay out of the AFC East. Bridgewater must like the gumbo. So I'll keep it coming. Any news coming out, I will let you guys know. We're going to get into another song here. This one is called Here's to Forgiveness by Psalms. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. Keeping you guys posted on whenever news is breaking. Shout out again to Kevin Gray for keeping us all in the loop. Be right back.
Forgiving and to being forgiven. Here's to really waking up from all your dreams and just living. Here's to every decision that's led me to this place. Every right step, wrong turn, and every mistake. And here's to grace when it's hardest to give. And here's to staying open-minded in the way that we live. And one day finally letting go of the chains that's on our souls, to trust in what we don't know. Yo, here's to being whole, to loving everyone else instead of ourselves, to focusing on family over fame and the wealth. And here's to loving and losing, then one day loving again. And in the world that's full of snakes, let's hear it for real friends. To the ones who keep on going, those surrounded by quitters. To those who grow as a person instead of just growing bitter. Cause we all must fall. That's what I learned as I got older. So here's to say no to that devil on your shoulder.
It's a cold world and it keeps on turning as we heading down this track. One way and it starts to turn and it ain't no going back. They say it's a long way down, and all the way down they will let you fall. So many times people that's on your side, well, they ain't your friends at all.
Here's the true love. That's a love without condition. Cause you aren't gonna find a love that comes without some friction. If you find what you're missing, won't you share it with your brother and help bring back a world where we look out for one another? You know life can be hard and life can be demanding. So here's to patience, let's hear it for understanding. To new beginnings, cause it's never too late. And here's to living like a child, that's regardless of your age. Here's to fighting every day for the things that you believe in. When all seems lost, you must fight to find a reason. Each season life brings us a lesson we can learn if we look to find the meaning in these pages that we turn. Here's to earning what you getting, here's to getting what you earn. Here's to never letting up, and here's to always standing firm as this earth turns round. Of these things that I've witnessed, it don't have to be profound. Yo, here's to forgiveness.
My head high when no one's around, keeping 10 toes staying on the ground. And out of all of these things I found, I remember what goes around comes around. Keep my head high when no one's around, keeping 10 toes staying on the ground. And out of